as you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Now it's 2nd and 9. Locke taking the snap at 1. That'll be taken in by Anderson. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. They fake the handoff. Now Locke. He's going to look deep for more. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
Locke again here on 2nd and 10. Again, he targets more. This one is complete. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
At the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Again, it's Locke. Oh, battle for it here, and this will be caught. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Joey Sly on now for the Panthers. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Joey Sly on now for the Panthers. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead. Now the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate, in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
King on the return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. A final shot before the break for Herbert. Eluding the pressure right. And his throw here is incomplete. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. Green to bring it back. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 11 and a first down L.A.
With Melvin Gordon moving on to Denver, Austin Eckler is officially the Chargers' #1 option at the running back position. Gordon spent a lot of time holding out last year, and Eckler took full advantage with a breakout season. 92 receptions, 993 yards, and 8 touchdowns. He was in the top 10 in the league in receptions, receiving touchdowns, and all-purpose yards.
His throw caught at about the 5. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 18 yards that time to push him up first and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
They'll come out in the pistol. Out of the gun, Herbert. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. From 4 yards out. And the Chargers are going to retake the lead.
Michael,
there was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have... Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want a drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants a drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it. Throwing again on second down. Love. Get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First and 10.
You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's first and 10. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. So he got free of one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Five yards remain on second down. Again, they run again. It's McCaffrey. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. From the gun, Locke. And Thomas has it. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 37. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down.
37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Locke. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A gain of 9.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Locke going to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Michael Davis. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now to get himself down.
So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
At the 12-yard line.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And his throw is incomplete. Virgil Green is tied in, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and 5. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. And a big 32-yard play on 3rd.
At the 44-yard line.
can snap it. Time runs out on this third quarter of play. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Running on first down, Eckler. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. A shotgun snap for Herbert. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
He was covered.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, Herbert. Incomplete. He had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They snap it to Herbert. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. A much better effort we're seeing from him under center this week versus last week when he threw 4 picks.
He has thrown the 1 in this game, but you're right. When you cut it down from 4 the previous week, and we always talk about adjustments, well, he made some in practice, and he continues to work on it during the game. I'm sure he's getting plenty of reminders about how to stay in the moment, stay focused on the task.
And he's got him in the driver's seat here in the 4th quarter. This pass finds its way to Williams, and he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
When I watched Mike Williams play receiver at Clemson, one of the things I was drawn to is toughness. This is a guy who took some big-time hits out in the field as the #1 receiver and kept finding ways to make plays, and finally it's paid off for him because in 2019, had his first 1,000-yard season in the NFL and averaged over 20 yards per catch.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3-and-out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
Flush to his right. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Joe Reed, his second touchdown on the season. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead.
Okay, the highlights are going to show the guy throwing it, the guy catching it, ended up in the end zone. But how about those big guys up front that allowed that to happen? He had a ton of time to throw the ball.
He did. There's two sides to that coin, though. The O-line was great. D-line not very good.
And as well as coverage, because now you're really stuck in a bad spot. That much time to throw the ball, someone usually comes free.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Throwing again. Lock. Open man is Robbie Anderson. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Lock. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
Catch there by DJ Moore, who's really starting to come into his own. And he's one of that pack of receivers in the NFL now that looks like running backs and plays like that as well when they catch the football. Last year, nearly 1,200 yards receiving, 78 yards per game, and that ranked in the top 10 in the league. Expect those numbers to continue to grow.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Lock now on 1st down. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's going to have a 1st down on a gain of about 10, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On 1st down, Lock. And this This is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the two. They don't get it. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a two-point conversion. But still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do. And don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense, right?
That's true. You've said that before. A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. Green to bring it back. And it's a pretty good return here, so get this up to the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that third timeout would have really helped here.
And another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
23-yard line.
Second and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for third down. Herbert. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. It's a safety blitz and a sack for Earl Thomas. Oh, free safety blitz, that can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. 42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, first and 10.
At their own.
And checking that NFL scoreboard there in the fourth quarter down in Arizona. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. A win would be their second on the young season. Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up first and 10 at the 39-yard line. Block off of play action. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The lines move there. Look like nobody open. Now second down.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle. Kind of scan the crowd. See if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on second and 10. Back to throw. Lock. And he's got McCaffrey open. Complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
He's back to throw. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. And he did exactly what they needed him to do, Charles. Got out of bounds. They have no timeouts.
And they knew that before the play even began. Still executed it. How many times have we seen it happen where you know it, yet a guy's still looking for a timeout or trying to stay in bounds? He got it done.
To throw. And that's complete to McCaffrey. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Well, how about keeping your head about you in this situation? No more timeouts. Finds a way to get out of bounds. Now they can breathe a little bit as they contemplate what to do on the next down.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Into the red zone, it's Locke. Steps away to his left. He'll try and run it. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
From the 9, 2nd and 5. Able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
One final try for Locke. And oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. Victory as time runs out.
Today's final score.
Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here. Coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
So for the Chargers, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everybody.